Welcome to English Children. First Flight, Chapter 2, Nelson Mandela, A Long Walk to Freedom. Before going into details, let us see the author. Nelson Olusegun Mandela was a South African anti-apartheid revolutionary political leader and philanthropist who served as the President of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. He was born on July 18, 1918, Mvezo, Cape Province, South Africa, and died December 5, 2013, Johannesburg. Cause of death: respiratory tract infection. His height 6 feet, or you can say 1.83 meters. Spouse: he had got 3 wives. Let us see from the first. Evelyn Toko Mays, 1994 to 1958. Then we have the second being Winnie Madikizela Mandela, which is from 1958 to 1996. Then the wife Graca Machel, 1998 till 2013. So these are the wives. His parents: Gadla Henry Mifekani Saiswe Nosikeni Fanny. Children: Magato Mandela, Makazivi Mandela, Zanani Mandela, Dlamini. Political party: African National Congress. You can see the symbol here. That is ANC. Alma mater: University of Fort Hare, University of London, University of South Africa, University of the Witwatersrand. His occupation: an activist, politician, philanthropist, and a lawyer. He is known for anti-apartheid movement, and he has got many awards. For instance, 1988 the Shakarov Prize, 1990 Bharat Ratna, 1992 Nishane-Pakistan, 1993 Nobel Peace Prize, 1990 Lenin Peace Prize, Presidential Medal of Freedom, and many more. His notable works: Long Walk to Freedom. Nicknames: he is known as Madiba or Dalibunga. So this was about Nelson. Now, since the chapter has something to do with apartheid, let us see about it, how it worked in South Africa. Now, this word apartheid means for Africans apartness. It's a policy that governed relations between South Africa's white minority and the non-white majority and sanctioned racial segregation and political and economic discrimination against non-whites. The implementation of apartheid, often called separate development since the 1960s, was made possible through the Population Registration Act of 1950, which classified all South Africans as either Bantu, which is all black Africans, colored, those of mixed race, or white. So there were 3 categories. First one, Bantu, or all black Africans. Then colored, those of mixed race, or the white. There was a 4th category, Asian, Indian, and Pakistani included, was later added to it. Beside, you can see, children, a piece where you can see that proves the era of apartheid, or when it was there, the process going on, how the situation was. You can see the picture of a beach in South Africa, and you can see how the division is stated in the board there. Then, relating the things to apartheid, South Africa, and that time, there are a few things you need to know. So, did you know before that at the end of apartheid, white South Africans who made up some 10% of the population of the country, owned roughly 90% of South Africa's land as a result of a series of land acts. And then again, did you know that more than 3.5 million black South Africans were forced to live on arbitrary reservations called Bantustans, depriving them of political power and pushing them into poverty? So, this shows the segregation. This shows the racial, you can say, the division. Now, let us see the introduction to the book, or the chapter in your case. Long Walk to Freedom is the autobiography of Nelson Mandela, who was the former South African president. This article is for Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom summary. That is the chapter that you have. Better read it before you go to the chapter. It includes the description of the inauguration ceremony and citations from his speech and about his journey to being a freedom fighter. It says about the other countless people who fought for their freedom. In South Africa, a brutal practice named apartheid was very popular in those days. It referred to the discrimination between people on the basis of their race and color. It was one of the most brutal societies in which dark skinned people were deprived of their basic rights. This lesson gives us an overview of the struggles of Mandela for making the society with no discrimination on the basis of their color, caste, race, age, or gender. So basically, it is an autobiography. Let me tell you, autobiography is when a person writes about himself. Biography, when you write about somebody else's life. So this is taken from very personal record of Nelson Mandela's life. Now let's go to this. See children, Nelson has mentioned in Long Walk to Freedom the lines which says, "No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin or his background or his religion. People learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. For love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite." I read again. No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin or his background or his religion. People learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. For love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite. Taken from Long Walk to Freedom. Now we have the text at a glance, so you can see the summary. Here we go. A Long Walk to Freedom by Nelson Mandela is all about the struggle of freedom of South Africa. On May 10, 1994, Nelson Mandela has taken the vow as the first black president of South Africa, and therefore it was becoming a newborn democratic country. Nelson Mandela took the oath as the first black president. Many dignitaries from different countries had come to be a part of the most significant day. In his speech, Mandela thanked all those dignitaries. Mandela assured his countrymen that his country would never ever experience the same suppression or suppress of one of another by another. So one will not be suppressed by the other. Democracy had been established in South Africa, and as a result, a government of no discrimination was established. So, the people of South Africa sang two national anthems as a symbol of that day. Mandela recalled that the reason for this movement was that black skinned people were exploited by the white people. He said that this type of suppression of people of South Africa is the origin of many stars. People must learn to hate first because if they hate, then they can be taught to love, as love comes from the opposite circumstances. He also says that a brave man is not that who does not feel afraid, but who conquers it. In life, a man has two major obligations. First, towards his family, to his parents, to his wife, and to his children. And second, on the other hand, obligation towards his country, people, and the community. Everyone fulfills his duty as per his inclination and interest. But it was very tough to fulfill in a country like South Africa. Then, when Mandela became an adult, then he understood that his freedom was only an illusion. In fact, he was the slave of exploitation. He also understood that not only he was a slave, but his other family members were also. According to him, freedom is also mandatory for them who were suppressing others in the past. They also have the right to have it because snatcher of others' freedom is a prisoner of the same. Thus, the oppressor is as much a prisoner as the oppressed. The oppressor too is not free. The conclusion of this is the brave man is not the one who does not feel afraid, but he is the one who conquers that fear. Mandela said that every man has his duties towards his country and community too. So, we see in the chapter that he had come across many difficulties, faced it, proved successful, jumped across all obstacles, and finally reached the chair of the president, the honorable position where he was respected by all. So he was a courageous man, and he lays stress on the fact that hatred is a must. It should come first because once hatred comes, then we can teach them to love, and the other thing will have a stronger effect on human. So love will develop. Here's the theme of the lesson, children, or the idea in the lesson. The chapter shows how Nelson Mandela made sacrifices in his life to remove the social inequality from the country. He says he wants a nation where he is free to do as he thought. We have a quote of his which says, "Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again." I read again. Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. Here are a few words, children. These will help you when you go through the lesson. The first one, don't, which is to begin, pleasantly, giving a sense of happy satisfaction or enjoyment or satisfying. Besieged, to be surrounded by. Dignitaries, a person considered to be important because of high rank or office. Sandstone, sedimentary rock consisting of sand or quartz grains, cemented together, typically red, yellow, or brown in color. Amphitheater, an open air theater. Supremacy, the state or condition of being superior to all others in authority, power, or status. Deputy, second in command. Sworn, given under oath. Pledged, committed, a person or organization by a solemn promise. Then we have assembled. It talks of people gathered together in one place for a common purpose. Confer, grant, glory, honor, outlaws. Because of its policy of apartheid, many countries had earlier broken off. Diplomatic relations with South Africa, then it means on our own soil is in our own country. Then we have possession, which is ownership. Then dignity, the state or quality of being worthy of respect. Emancipation, the fact or process of being set free from legal, social, or political restrictions. Then liberate, to make free or release. Bondage, the state of being a slave. Discrimination, being treated differently or unfavorably. Deprivation, the damaging lack of material benefits considered to be basic necessities in a society. Oppression, prolonged, cruel, or unjust treatment or exercise of authority. Glorious, having worthy of or bringing fame or admiration. Reign, rule, govern, or amazed. Spectacular, beautiful in a dramatic and an eye-catching way. Array, an impressive display. Troop, soldiers or armed forces. Precision, accuracy. Bedecked, decorate. We have unmindful, not conscious or aware. Chevron, a pattern in the shape of a V. Trail, series, chain. Symbolized, be a symbol of. Lyrics, the words of a song. Despised, hated, had a very low opinion of. Overwhelmed, have a strong emotional effect. Then the 40th, erected, build, construct. Then racial domination, when people of one race have power over another race. Inhuman, cruel, brutal, overturned, reverse, unimaginable, difficult or impossible to imagine. Patriots, a person who vigorously sacrifice their life for their country, and they are prepared to defend their country against enemies. Then apartheid, policy or system of segregation on grounds of race. Profound, very great or intense. Unintended, not planned or meant. Comrades, a colleague or a fellow member of an organization. Resilience, the ability to deal with any kind of hardship and recover from its effects. Defies, refuse to obey. Triumph, great victory or achievement. Grimaced, very serious or gloomy. Glimmer, shine faintly with a wavering light. Pushed to our limits, pushed to the last point in our ability to bear pain. Reassure, say or do something to remove the doubts. Obligations, a duty or a commitment. Civil, which is courteous and polite. Inclination, natural tendencies of behavior. Inevitability, unavoidable. Twilight, half light, semi darkness. Secrecy, the action of keeping something secret. Rebellion, the action or process of resisting authority, convention, or control. Stream, a small narrow river. Malaise, a maize plant. Abided, obeyed. Boyhood, the state or time of being a boy. Illusion, a false idea or belief. Transitory, not permanent. Yearn, have an intense feeling or longing for something. Curtail, reduce, impose a restriction on. We have dignity, the state or quality of being of high honor or respect. Now we have frightened, which is afraid or anxious. Monk, a member of a religious community of men typically living under vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience. Virtuous, having or showing high moral standards. Indivisible, unable to be divided or separated. Prejudice, a strong dislike without any good reason. Now, these were a few words, children. There could be many more. You could always refer a dictionary, it is very useful. We have another quote from him, Nelson Mandela, which says, "It always seems impossible until it's done." So go through the chapter. You can refer to a dictionary. These words will always help you. And as he himself says, it always seems impossible until it's done. Alma Mater, University of Fort Hare,